Well, we're coming to the end of the original plan of going down the whole Ohio. It's crazy because I haven't really met too many people my own age or my own kind. And you would think that, like, you know, the energy that you put out, the frequency that you put out, you would find your own people eventually. At least one. Let's get out of this rain before it gets too heavy. I'm very happy with the adventure, and when I was the most miserable in my life, which was when I was in a long-term relationship, I was promised that if I kept going, that I would be blessed with the adventure of a lifetime. Or given. Well, the adventure will not stop with the end of the Ohio River in Cairo. I'm excited to show you Cairo. Cairo is a very unique and different town due to its location with the Ohio and the Mississippi coming together. I'm gonna spend a few days there, rest up, eat, camp, plan to make a new adventure on the way. I will continue to adventure any way plausible here in America. And then I will be off internationally. I'll do it with bare minimum, as long as I know the plausibility to always make it back to safety. Because you have rights, right? You have rights here that you don't necessarily have in other countries. Protection, you might say. When I was in Mexico, cartel problems like crazy. It was due to the way I was traveling. I think I might make a bracelet out of this for somebody. I mean, it's a beautiful skin, honestly. The patterns are fantastic. The patterns are fantastic on this. Some beautiful. I love graveyards. They're so peaceful, especially out here in the countryside. We're in Grand Chain. Let me show you Grand Chain's old jail. All right, probably where I should be hanging out, right? So this is the old Grand Chain jail. And now the Grand Chain jail is kind of a cool little spot because back in the day, every other city was a dry town, all right, in the area. But not this one. This one had 3 saloons. So this is where the rough and tough would come to go get a little drink. And at 8 p.m. every day, the bell on top of this jail cell would go off and all the children would run home so that the adults could have a good time playing with some whiskey. I think they had 1 distillery, a saloon, 3 saloons, a grocery store. This was a proper town. And I like this little town because they just have like this little museum here. Look at this. We got Lincoln, George Washington. Got where you would sober up right there. Where the old sheriff, you know, we'd be hanging out, talking shit probably. But just a cute little jail cell, you know, you guarantee if I was out here back then, there'd be a few nights there, I guarantee it. Nowadays, the only thing that's here is the jail cell and the post office. And all of these are just residential now, all these old saloons and stuff like that. Quirky little place. Out in the middle of nowhere. Got a female snapping turtle here. Today, look at her. She's not happy. I drug her out of the bushes. So, look at this girl. Look, she'll snap at you. I'm at this little grave site here. And check this out. They put 38 years, 4 months, and 25 days. And they did over here too. They did 65 years, 8 months, 6 days. It's interesting. I've never really seen that before. But they put the days, the months. I've seen the years every once in a while. We are out in the middle of nowhere, okay? We are out in the middle of nowhere, which is really cool. We are close to Cairo / Little Egypt. Stoked to show you that. I'm stoked to see it, honestly. I'm super excited. This is where the Mississippi and the Ohio come together. Back in the day, very strategic location for a lot of armies, a lot of travel, a lot of shipments. So there's a lot of old buildings, a lot of very old buildings here. And the population there used to be relatively large. So it's obviously dwindled, and it's a lot of haunted areas there, which I'm super stoked to see. I'm literally just dragging this bike and trailer through a swamp. Well, I'm in Mountain City right now, and it is raining. I was needing a phone charge coming into Mountain City, and I saw some guys hanging out in front of a event center. I rolled up and I go, "Hey, can I charge my phone here?" And they go, "Well, there's a wedding going on. Do you want to just charge here?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So I got to sit in on a beautiful wedding. It was great. R&B walk-in. I'm sitting at a gravesite, a national gravesite. And this gravesite has World War I, World War II soldiers. They have unknown soldiers gravesites here, which is very interesting. It'll be fun. As you can see, unknown soldiers. All of these say unknown, which is good. We got a solar panel farm. Let's go Illinois. Let's go green. Love seeing that. Let's see what these are. 1078, 1077, unknowns. Isn't this cool? Look at that. I love grave sites. The one I was skinning up, the snake, a Sonic grave site. I actually was helped by a Masonic member. Super nice couple, barbecuing up. Phenomenal barbecue. And I'm from Texas, so you're like, I know my shit, you know what I mean? And it was good, done well. I'm guessing they're in the back. Look at this. So cool. What does that say? I don't really know. But it's still cool. So I saw Vietnam War, almost said war criminals. I'm sure some of them are. War, passed away soldiers. I saw World War II and World War One. So it's just quite a mix in here. I'm sure some of them died, a lot of them died natural causes. But look at this, it's so cool. Like, this is a beautiful gravesite. It's just phenomenal to see everything. It's like, you know, it represents the structure, the diligence, the exactness that the Army wants, the Navy wants, the Air Force wants, with the rows basically perfectly in line. Everybody's in order, you know? Everybody's the same. Everyone is equal. I mean, obviously, you know, there's ranks, but we're all here to get one job done. And that's to protect the American people and the land. No, you know, we diddle-daddle with a lot of different things, you know, we mess around overseas and, you know, we do things that, whatever. Yeah, I get it. Okay, I get it. Okay, like the Vietnam War, for example, you know what I mean? Well, like World War II, for example, I mean, come on, we had to introduce ourselves. Like 7 miles to the end of the Ohio River, okay? I might be sleeping in this gravesite, and hopefully, you know that song, what is this, like, I see dead people, like, Kendrick Lamar? It happens, okay? I do, like, I just do, okay? I don't know, it started happening like 2 years ago. While I've been here, I have had a Union soldier talk to me. It sent chills down my spine. I've had a woman talk to me here. Sometimes I ignore them. I just like, there's one, like, just move on, you know what I mean? It's like, there's too many, you know, eventually. I had some talk to me at the Masonic gravesite. They were bored, they said. We're bored. And I said, oh, I'll give you some entertainment. It stopped raining, and the forecast shows that there's like a small chance it might rain again. So we get to make it. Bald eagle. Let go. Seriously. We're here. We made it. I don't even know how many miles I've done. I'll put it up on the screen to get here. I have no idea how many miles I've done to get here. So lots of vacant industries, motels like I said, the population here has been declining since 1990s to the early 2000s. Before that, even more. You know, this used to be a hop in town back when the industry was logging, coal. I did see quite a bit of lumber still being produced here coming in, but you know, ran down. I kind of like it, honestly. Like, my senses are telling me that it's the ocean here. We have made it to where the Mississippi and the Ohio come together, okay? And it's cool. It's so cool. You ready? So when you look on Google Maps, you see lines of these ships. They're not ferries. I forget what they're called. It doesn't matter. Transporting goods, right? Raw materials. And you can just sit here and just watch them prepare to go either up the Ohio, down the Ohio, up the Mississippi. And you have a lookout point here. This is a state park, by the way. Illinois. Look at this. Mississippi, Ohio. I'm stoked. I'm thrilled. Look at this bridge over here going to Missouri. Hold on, let's go up to the second level. And here we go. The end. Not the end, kind of the beginning. It's like the beginning of the end of the beginning. So the Mississippi is right here. Missouri is over there. That's the bridge to go to Missouri. And then the Mississippi takes over and continues that way. The Ohio ends right there. Bridge to Kentucky. Tri-state. It has been so long to get here, and so many adventures, so much history. This place has so much history that's untold. This used to be obviously a very stronghold place for a lot of armies, the French, the Spaniards, the British, the Americans even. Transportation, goods, it still is obviously. Different towns, different architecture here. Places that are broken down, places that are new. Okay. We're gonna go hunt down some cool structures coming up. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm so fucking happy. All right. Oh, you guys cannot see, you can't see this, but like, I could jump on that ship right now with the way it's docked. Let's see if I can get to the side here. I'm gonna touch it. It's probably illegal. I'm gonna touch it. Look at that. As I do it. Oh my God. Like you could literally just jump on to the barge.